What's going on there, YouTube? G-Vapes here with another video. Today I don't really have a review to do for you. I just wanted to touch bases on a couple of things. Uh, Basically tell you how I got into vaping and kind of like my vape story. A lot of people have been putting up videos about their vape story recently, so I figured, you know what, I would show how I got into vaping and talk a little bit about myself. Um, so basically, I'm going on 28 years old in literally a month from today. And I started smoking when I was about 14 or 15. Now, I come from a background of smokers. My father used to smoke almost 2 packs a day when I was younger, and then he stopped and he went cold turkey. My grandfather died of lung cancer. Both of them actually, from my mother's side and my father's side. They both died from lung cancer because they were heavy smokers. My father's father smoked almost 3 packs a day from when he was younger, basically until his deathbed. um, I guess you can say I kind of picked up that habit from being genetic, if that's even possible. Just saying. So basically, I started smoking when I was about 14. I was my last year of junior high school, so I was in 8th grade, and I started smoking. I actually started from my sister. My older sister started smoking, and I saw her doing it, and obviously I looked up to my older sister, and I started smoking. So I started smoking, and I kept going and going, and then I went into high school, and I saw everyone was doing it. So I was like, oh, all right, you know what? I kind of enjoy it as well, so I'll do it. So I started on Newports. I smoked Newports for about 2 years, and then I stopped for about 6 months. Then I started smoking Marlboro Lights, and I smoked about the most I ever did was about a pack and a half a day. And like I said, I'm going on 28 now, and I've been smoking since I was 14. I was smoking for quite a while. And after a while, obviously, like anything else, it caught up to me. And it caught up to me very quickly. And I didn't expect it. I was uh, I was playing something. I think I was playing football with my brother-in-law, and we were a couple of his buddies. And I always tried to somewhat stay active, and I was always active with hockey and everything like that because I'm a big hockey fan. I love the New York Rangers. I love football. I'm a Giants fan, and I was playing football and I was playing quarterback, and that's one of the I wouldn't say easiest, but that's somewhat one of the easiest things to do. You're basically just running back a little bit and throwing the ball. And I noticed after a couple of plays, I was winded. I had no air left in me whatsoever, and I was like, "Damn!" I was like, "This is bad." And I realized it was because of smoking. It was catching up to me, so I stopped. And I stopped smoking for about a month, and then one of my best friends, my good buddies, we were all smokers. Anytime we went out to a bar or whatever, we always, grabbed a pack of cigarettes and, would sit there, knock a couple beers back and drink. I'm sorry, and smoke. So he stopped. And he's like, dude, he goes, you should really stop too. And I was just like, yeah, yeah, I'll stop at my own pace. And he saw that I was winded, and he's like, dude, you really need to stop. He goes, I feel so much better. I started vaping. I was like, vaping. And basically, my thought of vaping was those little electronic cigarettes you could buy at a gas station, and like even the hookah ones. And I was like, no, I was like, I'm not doing that. And I was like, $10 for a pen that lasts me a day. For the extra $2, I might as well get a pack of cigarettes and have more enjoyment and fulfillment out of it. And he brought me to a local vape store in New York by us. At that point, it was Beyond Vape by me. Um, and he's like, buy something, buy a tank, and vape. Now, I still have all of my original vape stuff that I started vaping with, which I always save all my vaping stuff. As you can see, I have a couple of shelves all around of stuff that I keep, and my juices, mods, RDAs, all that crap. So I'm gonna take a hit real quick, though. So we went there, and I picked up K101 telescopic mod. It was at that point it was like $90 just for that telescopic mod, and I bought a Nautilus, Aspire Nautilus tank with the 1.2 ohm coil, and I'm vaping on it. I'm going through all these flavors. I'm like, all right, that's good, that's good. And then he stopped with his tank and he got an RDA, and it was the iGo W. It was like one of the first RDAs that you could buy. And I saw these clouds he was blowing, and I was like, oh, that's retarded. I'll never get into that. I was like, I'm not going after that. And it was funny. The day after, I was charging my battery for the K101, and the mod was getting hot, and I'm like, what the hell is going on here? And I went back to the vape store, and I was like, listen, dude, I was like, I just got this yesterday, and it's getting hot, and it's not hitting. And he unscrews it, and the battery started venting. And I was like, what the hell? It's like not even a day, and I don't remember if I charged it right, or if I put it in right, or whatever. But for the first experience, I was annoyed. I was like, the hell with this. I'm just gonna smoke. So my buddy's like, no, don't smoke, blah blah blah. He goes, buy a box mod, and at that point, I bought the DNA 30 watt, and I spent like, I think it was $199 on it. And I was like, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna be pissed. So I had that, and then I got a new mod. I got a new tank, and then lo and behold, all the sub-ohm tanks started coming out. And the first RDA I ever bought was a Tugboat V1. And I drilled the holes out for more airflow, and my buddy was getting me into building, and I just found it to be tedious. And I didn't really do it, so I stopped again. I went back to smoking. Then smoking caught up with me quicker than I ever anticipated the last time I was smoking. I was winded very quickly, walking upstairs, just doing simple tasks that I did before that never winded me were now winding me. So I was like, I can't do this. I was like, I have to save my life and my health. I can't smoke anymore. So at that point, I was at a pack and a half a day, and I stopped. I went straight to vaping, fully. Now I've been vaping for a solid 2 years. I have not gone back to smoking. Have I had the occasional cigarette when I didn't have my vape on me? Yes. I will not lie, I have. But it was only like 1 or 2 at max. Nothing else. I didn't go and buy a pack. And basically I noticed that things that were winding me before were no longer winding me, and I felt a lot better, and that made me go harder with vaping. That made me feel better about it. And my sister was still smoking, and her husband was a smoker. His father, my brother-in-law's father, just recently in December passed away from lung cancer. He was a smoker his whole life. And but let's rewind a little bit before that. My sister and my brother-in-law had my little nephew, and I said, you guys got to stop. You got to be here for him throughout his life. You don't want to not be in the picture for him. So I basically told them, start vaping. So they did, and my brother-in-law is big into vaping like me now, so is my sister. They're always searching for new flavors and all that stuff. And any extra stuff that I have that I don't use, I give to them. Like a couple things I stopped using when I upgraded to new mods or RDAs or whatever, I would give to them. New tanks and whatnot, coils, all that crap. And they stopped. So quite a few people I actually got to stop smoking, which made me feel good at the end of the day because I know that I just potentially saved their lives. So all around, I'm happy about it. I feel better with vaping. I feel healthier with vaping. It's an awesome community, an awesome group to meet new friends, talk about things, flavors, all of this crap. I still keep all of my original stuff, so if somebody, can't afford to go out and buy something, I can give it to them. Like, I still have some stuff right here, mods, that I bought when I first started. Like, the first thing I was stoked about it. The first thing I ever got was, the first box mod was something off of Fast Tech. And people were like, oh, don't order for them. It's going to take you forever to get from them. I was like, dude, I'm just starting. I want to get something that's cool. So I bought something called the Beast Box Mod. It was a clear box, no MOSFET, nothing. You just throw your batteries in, put your mod on top, and vape till the batteries died. And I used that. Then I got my DNA 30 watt. Then I got my DNA 40 watt. And then I just kept going up and up and up. And now I'm at a DNA 200 watt, which I got to take it. So basically, I just wanted to talk about my vaping story, how I started, where I'm at now, and if you know somebody that smokes, try and encourage them to quit. Try and, if you have any extra stuff laying around, give it to them. Just be like, you know what, here, give it a try and see if you like it, and if you like it, then go with it. Run with it as fast as you possibly can, because at the end of the day, you cannot put a price on your health and knowing that you help somebody else. And I just wanted to do, I know I've been babbling on, but that's pretty much my vape story. And like I said, if you need to help somebody, put your hand out and just offer them some help. Whittle them away from, cigarettes. Don't let them end their life short. I know quite a few people who have lost their lives of a battle of cancer. And it's not something that you want to live through. And seeing somebody very close to you hurting because they just lost somebody of cancer really does kind of hit you in the heart, and it sucks. So again, I just wanted to do a video about my vape story. If you need inspiration, or if you ever need to just talk to somebody about guidance, you guys can just send me a message, leave a comment below. I'll always answer you back. And again, G Vapes here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe to my channel. And again, thanks for watching.